Hello and welcome back to Daily Glow. I'm Caitlin. I have another future spouse reading for you today, but today we're going to be redoing a reading that we have done before with for the future husband version. We're going to do your first kiss with your future husband. I have three piles for you to choose from today. The reason why I'm doing future husband is to see if it's a little bit easier for me to hone in on a specific, because sometimes when I'm picking up, like watching the viewpoints of my viewers who are coming from like two different polarities, um, it can be hard to tell who's who. So we're gonna try this. Okay, we're gonna try this. And so, cross watchers are welcome, but it's going to be from the viewpoint of somebody who is probably more in the feminine polarity and interested in attracting a masculine polarity. That's how I'm going to read it today. Okay. I have three piles for you to choose from today. So, let's see. Okay, I'm going to introduce your piles. Pile one, you have the beautiful cherry card, number 7, and that might be a nightingale. Ooh, I'm not sure. Okay, and let me read that one real quick. I'm just gonna read real quick. Cherries, yes, cherries are one of the earliest trees to bloom and one of the first trees to produce fully ripened fruit. They're a symbol of productivity and abundance. The circumstances are coming together to give you the perfect setting for addressing something that you've been putting off. Okay, and your crystal pile one is the black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is exceptionally grounding, very protective, especially psychically protective. It's said to clear the aura, shields you from negative influences, even, what people sometimes refer to as curses or energy vampires, that sort of thing. It's associated with emotional balance and emotional security. Okay. I think I consider black tourmaline to be probably the single most protective stone, although that might vary for different people. Let me know what you think. Is black tourmaline the most protective crystal of all? What do you think? Pile 2, your card is Clematis or Clematis. And these beautiful cards, by the way, are from the Seed and Sickle Oracle deck by Fez Inkwright. Beautiful deck. Fez Inkwright also brought us the beautiful Citadel Oracle. So those are oracles by Fez Inkwright. Now we might use the Citadel Oracle today. It depends. I'm going to work intuitively. I have it here ready in case I feel like using it. Clematis. Let's see. Clematis grows across any surface it is given, eager to rise to the occasion and reach towards the sun. Its spiraling vines grab onto any opportunity that appears, putting itself in the perfect position to drink in the rain and the warmth of the sun. This card symbolizes movement and momentum and pushing yourself forward into the best position that will help you achieve your goal. Just remember who you are. Okay. And the pyrite crystal represents courage and strength. It helps you to release negative energies that are stored in your energy body. It helps to activate your energy body. It attracts prosperity. It's also considered a powerful protector. It helps to bring clarity and focus and enhances memory. Okay. And pile 3, you have the beautiful Oleander card with the white snake, number 32. Did I say that Clematis pile 2, your number is 22? That's a master number. 22 is a master number. Okay, that's pile 2. Okay, pile 3, you have 32. And the beautiful Oleander and the white snake and the green Fluorite. The white Oleander. Interesting. This card says, think your plans through carefully before fully acting on them. You may think that you can come out on top by positioning yourself to be a hero in a situation that you've sabotaged, but stop for a moment and question whether you should. Things can go wrong in ways that you never would have expected. Interesting. Well, I hope and don't think that my viewers would intentionally sabotage a situation. But I think that this card would symbolize a situation that requires careful handling and something where you're trying to be careful not to cause any harm, or you're extremely cautious of people who might want to cause you harm. But also, the white snake, to me, also represents health and renewal, because snakes shed their skin, and the albino snake can represent um, like a healing, like a snake that represents healing, like a very special, like a special messenger snake that represents healing. Okay. And the green fluorite is called the mental genius stone. It's associated with renewal, heart healing. That means energy, heart energy healing, not medically healing, okay? Helping to resolve old trauma, divine order, focus, no distractions, detoxification of the mind, creative growth, harmony, and balance. Okay. So those are your piles, pile 1, 2, and 3. Remember that you may resonate with more than one pile. Not every single message in a pile might be for you. You know the drill, okay? You are in control of creating your life, so you don't have to accept any story that you don't want to. If you feel that you're resonating with an energy that doesn't resonate with who you are wanting to become, then you can create your life the way that you want to create your life, okay? Because many things are not set in stone. Only fate is set in stone. And most of your life is up to your destiny, which is what you create. Your destiny is what you make of it. Okay, great. I will see you guys in your piles. The timestamps are in the description box. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. We're going to start the hourglass. You chose the beautiful black tourmaline with quartz. The quartz acts as an amplifier with the tourmaline, so it just enhances and magnifies the psychic protection and grounding qualities of the black tourmaline. Okay. And your card is the beautiful cherry card, number 7. And I want to see, is that a nightingale? Oh, it's a cuckoo. Interesting. Am I even saying that correctly? Cuckoo? That's an English bird. A common belief in England says that the cuckoo will continue to sing until it has eaten its fill of cherries 3 times over. An abundance of resources means that this is the perfect time to focus on what your body is telling you. What does your body need to support it right now? Whether that's a balanced diet or a more regular sleep schedule or something else, listen to your body's needs and let them guide you forward. Interesting. So, okay, so there's a message there also about listening to your body. Okay. But we're going to be digging into seeing what information we can get about your first kiss with your future husband. And I want to start with an energy check-in. And the energy check-in should just be picking up on your energy, and that will help you to know if this is your pile or not. Pile 1. Energy check-in for pile 1. Mm. You've been trying to do things correctly and waiting for something to close out or some part of your life to close out. You've been waiting for something to happen and you have felt yourself restricted. Although the restrictions were self-imposed, they were based on values that you have. But you are getting to a part of your life where you are having more fun, you're going out and mingling more. You might be dating more. But yeah, you're going out and having social fun. You're having fun with friends and acquaintances and maybe dates and whatever you're doing. Yeah, because you had been kind of lonely or yeah, I would say lonely for a long time, but I see relief and also something you waited for a long time has come through. You're starting a new chapter in your life. You're getting a lot of attention, and in fact, you're also getting everything that you wanted. You're very busy in your life right now. You have a lot going on. Yeah, but you're get everything that you want is coming true. You're getting your wish fulfillment. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So it feels like your whole life is opening up. You've been You've gone through a period of self-imposed restriction because you were working on something. For some of you also, you could have been going to school. And I see that you have a new person coming in. Sorry, I was shuffling off screen and I dropped a couple of cards that's why I'm reading that I see a new person is coming in. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces who's coming in. Yeah, this is you don't know about this situation yet, or there's something that you don't know or don't see about this situation yet. Also, okay, so they could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So these are placements that they could have. Cancer, Gemini, is that Gemini, Cancer? I said that backwards. Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Pisces. Okay. Actually, for some of you, well, yeah. For some of you, you could have been waiting for somebody to get out of a relationship or vice versa. I don't know. Yeah, something felt out of reach for a long time. There's literally something hidden going on. Is this your feelings or theirs? Yeah, okay, somebody is hiding their feelings from you. Somebody has very deep feelings from you, but you wouldn't know. They're completely stone face. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, complete stone face. You would not know. Somebody could be dreaming of you also. Yeah, interesting. Oh, it's your future spouse. Okay. If you're watching this, your future spouse could be already in the periphery of your life. Or in your life. Can't show that. Oh, okay. Somebody lives at a distance or you met somebody while traveling. They were traveling. Somebody could even be obsessed with you with the devil card. Someone is fixated on you. You also could have met this person at a hotel or at work. Okay. Oh, geez, now I'm dropping cards. Okay. At a hotel, at work. What was the other place that was coming through? Some sort of institution. Oh, or somebody's house. Sorry. Okay, yep. See, there's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person could have been alone for a long time, or you've been alone for a long time. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. This person could have been avoiding you or somebody got divorced. Somebody could have been rude. No, it's something official. Okay. Somebody was, I think one or both of you, okay, but you don't know who this is. Okay. Somebody was, or a situation, let's put it that way. A situation was restricted because of some sort of rules. So you have your personal boundaries, but also there might be some specific rules which are inhibiting a situation. But this is interesting. We have a lot of air energy and a lot of water energy. It feels like two people are coming into alignment out of a situation where they had to be very reserved or have a lot of boundaries. Okay, and then I don't want to get into that too much because I would like to move on to the rest of the reading. Some of this might come through again, but I feel like this person, the way that I'm reading it, is already in your energy. So that may not be true for everybody watching this pile. However, I feel that this person, your future spouse, I feel this person is your future spouse and that they're already in your energy. So someone may have been holding back somebody very logical, practical, strategic who likes to assess a situation and move carefully. And they're waiting for the right opportunity or the appropriate opportunity or something like that. Okay. Okay. Um, Interesting. So, I guess if that resonates, then this is your pile. Let's see. All right. Now I want to figure out, first of all, can we get a location? Ooh, let's do this one again. Okay, this is that Citadel. This is the Citadel Oracle. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to pull a few cards and see if I can get a reference to a location. And I work intuitively too. Missed opportunities. Yes. Okay, so this is somebody who may have tried with you before, and it seems that you may not even be aware of it, or you might be, but, or this is somebody who's afraid that they're afraid of approaching you the wrong way because you have really solid boundaries. They're afraid of being rejected or missing the opportunity if they approach you the wrong way. They're afraid of failure. They also may have They also might be afraid that you have forgotten about them if you haven't seen them in a while. Okay, but can we get a location? There may not be a location in this deck. Let me just see. Is there anything else that this deck wants to tell me? Thank you. Biding your time planning ahead. The cartographer, a crossroads exploration. Yeah, this person is very strategic. They are thinking carefully about how best to approach you and how best to make their move. But something is going to be changing. They will find themselves at a crossroad, which will be a crossroads, which will be when they will have to make it. Yeah, they don't want to make something. Okay, yeah. So this is a man that you're dealing with, and they don't want to make something worse because they respect you and they care about you. They don't want to make your life worse. They don't want to um they don't want to complicate your life in any way. They also don't. So if there's some sort of rules or something, hmm, a two-faced friend, enemies are working against you. Yeah, actually could be people in your vicinity who are, there could be people in your friend network who are not, who are jealous, or I don't know what word I'm looking for, who don't have your best interest in mind. This person, yes, we saw this with the devil card before. This man is very, very tempted by you. These are the cards that fell on the floor. He is extremely attracted to you. And also, he could have either dark skin or dark hair, depending, or dark eyes, okay? He could have sort of a dark appearance. It doesn't have to be the case, but that could be a confirmation for somebody. He could look something like that, okay? Yeah, but he really thinks very highly of you, and that's why he hasn't made a move yet. He doesn't want there to be a misunderstanding. He doesn't want to incur any sort of gossip or accusations or complicate your life in any way or create any kind of drama. Okay, but can we get anything about a location? Mhm. Okay. This is going to be a wish come true, by the way. That also came through twice. Okay, I'm gonna try to use the Narada storytelling deck to get a location, but there's more than just location cards in here. So let's see what we have. It, yeah, okay. So this could be for some of you in a place of business, a place where you work or a place where you do business. Like, so if it's not your workplace, it could be like a bank or something like that. A place where you run errands potentially. Hmm. The second time exploration comes through because exploration is here. So this is exploration twice. This could have something to do with somebody's work. And I don't know what that would be right now, okay? But somebody, that may resonate for somebody, okay? Yeah. This also could be somebody who you're good friends with or somebody who knows your good friend, okay? This could be somebody who is a connection of, this could be somebody who your best friend sets you up with potentially. But this person very well could be already in your friend group. Hmm. This person could be like an archaeologist or something like that. Interesting. Also, this could be somebody's been digging into this situation. I can't see which way it goes. Either one of your friends has been digging into this person, or they've been digging into you. What is this? Okay. If you have business in a big city, or like a larger metropolitan area, then, that could be a confirmation for somebody. But this could be the place where you have your first kiss is in, um, again, either a big city or like a major metropolitan area. This okay, if you feel like there isn't anybody, this could be something that you just would have thought wouldn't happen or wasn't possible. That you would have said, oh, that's not possible, right? That if yeah, if you knew who this person is right now, you might say, oh, that's not realistic. Like that wouldn't work out. but it is possible. Yeah, because success, and we have desire. And once again, we have business. Okay, that's a confirmation for somebody. And it's fate. Meeting this person is fate. It was fated that you would meet this person. This person, when you met them, they could be wearing like a suit. Okay. Hmm. And then we did have like the dark man before come through as like a potential description for somebody, but this businessman has light hair, so that could be for somebody too. You also could have your first kiss with this person when you're on vacation. So if you're visiting a major metropolitan area on vacation, or even I suppose on like a work trip, this is where you might have met this person. Even this card that says store, in the smaller print, it says on vacation. So I feel, but it also says import export, which is related to business. Hmm. So, okay. So again, okay. So you may have met this person when you were traveling, or I suppose they could have been traveling, but you could have met this person when you were traveling, and they might be in business, or you might be, and you both could be. And hmm, I just don't, it doesn't seem realistic to think that you would have your first kiss like at a store. So I wasn't really interpreting that way. Let me push these up so you can see them better. I don't think that your first kiss is going to be at a store. That does not resonate. But maybe, let me see. Let me see what else is coming together. You also could be traveling to learn something, or you could be either going to college. Mm, you could be going to college and you meet this person when you're on break. I don't know. Give me a second. Give me clear messages for pile one, please. Thank you. Okay, some of you could be studying math, or you could be in some kind of business that has more to do with math, such as like, you know, an analytics, analyzing, business analysis. You could be a business analyst, you could be in acquisitions and mergers, or you could be in accounting or any other um anything else to do with business that deals with mathematics. Again, you could be a mathematics student. Also could be you could be studying philosophy or law, logic, philosophy. You're probably very intelligent. You're probably very intellectual. You also could just be a student of life. You also could be doing some sort of continuing education thing. And then, so these are the rest that kind of just fell out. Mm, hmm. Yeah, for some of you, there could be something about the law or politics, or there's something about a box, but this is very specific for some people. That's a specific confirmation for some people that will resonate with somebody. You also may have recently gone through like a metamorphosis, like a big change in your life. Also, or they may have, or both. You also might see a different side of this person. Hmm. Okay, that's nice, but I want to know, like specifically, like where would you actually be when you have your first kiss with this person? So the dragon card popped out, and that's really, yeah, you can't hear it, but it's because um I'm listening to a subliminal called Draconic, I think. Yeah. So, mm, okay. Location, pile one. Location, first kiss, please. Thank you. Clear messages for the pile one collective, please. Mm. For some of you, you might be at some sort of arts and crafts fair, or you may have gone to an art gallery. I don't think that's, I still don't, if you go to an arts and crafts gallery, I don't think that's where the first kiss is, but it could be like at a park or something where there's an arts and crafts fair or something like that. For some of you, it could be at a sporting event. Um, yeah, like if you go to a baseball game or basketball game or something like that, you could have your first kiss literally like at the game. Yeah, there it is again. This person is very intelligent, and so are you. And you actually might be in a big city and you might be exploring the cities. You might do a couple of things. I see this as a very sapiosexual connection. And on the bottom of the card is justice. So there is some sort of connection with the law or politics or something like that. Okay. I'm gonna put this deck away. It wasn't, so I mean, if the location isn't in the deck, then it's not gonna come out, you know. I'm gonna try a couple more things. We're gonna try our karma cards and Pixie's astounding Lenormand. See what we get with that. Scorpio. Okay. This person could be a Scorpio. The card says the extraordinary power of prayer. I feel that this is somebody who you could have prayed for or been manifesting. It also says the secrets. Yeah, this is somebody who may have secret feelings for you, or they may be holding back their feelings from you. It also says resulting from the power of controlling the situation and the extraordinary power of prayer. Okay. All that wants to come out there. The ship. You could be at a marina or it's not a shipyard, but you know, like a marina. Like what's another name for that? A port area. You could be in a port city or a port area. You also could be at an airport. Oh, I didn't get that before. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, for some of you, you could be at an airport. Oh, you could be at a parade. Okay. Anything else? That's the second time the birds came through, but I ignored it before because I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the house. Okay, what do you mean by the birds? Um, it refers to it's again, it's the air signs. So we're still getting the water signs and the air signs. Okay, again, this could be somebody who you meet when you're on vacation, when you're like having fun on vacation. But there also are a lot of people around, a lot of gossipy people around. Mm-hmm. Okay, and what is the house? I'm getting pretty good at Lenormand, but I'm still learning some of it. So, oh. Oh, yeah, okay. There's a couple re mean there's a couple meanings to this. So, you could meet this person. Okay, your first kiss with this person could be at your house or at your workplace or at a hotel. It's at a place that's like a house, okay? So it's either like your literal house, your literal home, or it's a place where you spend a lot of time. Actually, it could also be like a clubhouse, or again, a hotel, which is like a house, or their house. So somebody's house, or a hotel, or, or so one of the things that I said. Um, but also you will have a beautiful, comfortable house with this person in the future. And talking to this person will be really easy. There will be good communication. But if you're not by a marina or a dock or a port, then somebody's traveling or an airport. Yeah, somebody's traveling. Okay. Also, this could happen during Scorpio season, which is October into November, mid-October into November. But that's not necessarily the case because somebody here could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio placements, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You also could have met this person during Scorpio season the first time that you met them because, again, I believe this is somebody who you've already met, even if you're not aware or not fully aware. This person is in line with your life purpose, but also if there's a place where you go where you feel like you fulfill a large part of your life's purpose there, this could be the place where you are when you have your first kiss. So if that's your home and you feel like you fulfill your life's purpose most at home, then that's at your house. Or if it's at your workplace, then it's at your workplace. Or there could be some other place that you go that's very meaningful for you. Yeah, and there's something about friends. So I think that you have some friends in common. You definitely may have met this person through friends, or this person also could actually be a friend of yours that you already have. This person could be someone who's already a friend of yours, but one or both of you were releasing an old relationship. So you guys were both grieving previous relationships. I think it was both of you. Hmm. Yeah, and that echoes the metamorphosis card that we got before. So both of you have been healing and recovering. Okay, that's all that wants to come out of that death. Okay, well, I think this is all I'm getting for as far as like the setting, location, and sort of the context. Now I want to know about the actual kiss itself. Let's see if I can get anything about it. Tell me about pile one's first kiss with their future spouse. What will the kiss be like? Hmm. Cherry blossoms are associated with the spring because the cherry tree blooms in the spring. So this kiss also could happen in the spring. So it could be Scorpio season, and or it could be spring. Spring happens during Scorpio season in some parts of the world, I think. But I don't know. Okay. Tell me about the kiss though. Tell me about pile one's kiss, please. Hmm. Unexpected. Ooh. Unexpected and faded. Okay. There's something unconventional or unexpected about it. But this is like the North Node is like soulmate stuff. Like this is your highest timeline. This person represents your highest timeline, your highest good, like your best possible outcome. Like really everything that you wanted. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, but there's something unexpected about it. Ooh, okay. What is it? Like a surprise kiss? Tell me about it. Balance, cooperation. No, it's very mutual. It's not like they're not going to, hmm. Ooh. Okay. Your future husband is going to be like, more dominant and assertive, but it's very mutual. So they're going to be very tuned in to your like vibration and mood and body language and all of that. So it's not going to be like so much of a surprise, but yeah, it's not going to be like a surprise, but there's something unexpected about it. It might be the timing or that you weren't expecting it to happen that day, or yeah, it could be something that the day goes differently than you expected. Tell me about Pile One's first kiss with their future husband. Explanations, apologies. This person actually may apologize for kissing you or might feel bad for kissing you. That's not for everybody. I do feel like this person will have a very careful and even potentially like I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it is like adjacent to apologetic. They're worried about doing the wrong thing or mm, offending you or Or yeah, or like putting you in an awkward situation. But they're also person can also be deliciously dominating. Those are the words that were given to me. Like they have this gentle way of taking control of the situation. Okay. Okay. All right. Um, yeah, shepherd. I'm not gonna read all of those. It's too many. Yeah, I feel like they will feel out your energy and actually in your first kiss, you will be feeling things out about each other's energy and you will discover a lot of how you truly feel about each other. And not just how you feel about each other, like emotionally, but how you respond to each other energetically, which is like a whole other thing. And this person does have like that shepherd energy. This person is very family oriented, I think. And they have like a joyful energy, even though they might be more reserved. They will feel into your energy to see if you're open to their touch, basically, I guess. And then they would sort of guide the situation, except they will sort of like keep checking in to see how you're doing or how you're responding, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is coming together very weird. Let me go to another. Like, not that the situation is weird or the kiss is weird, but just that the way it's coming to me is a little bit out of order, which happens sometimes when you're getting like an excited energy. The energy will sort of jump around for me. So let me try to get this a little bit more chronologically. Tell me about pile one's first. Okay. Tell me about pile one's first kiss with their future husband. The Empress. You are feeling beautiful and very hopeful, very optimistic. Wow. You've been working on yourself for a long time. And okay, by the time you have your first kiss, you've been working on yourself for a while in whatever sense, I think in multiple ways. And you're really feeling yourself. Like you feel great. You feel like you look great. You're happy with how you look. Wow. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Okay. Hmm. On this day, your future husband will treat you like a queen. They'll treat you very well. And you'll share. This person is either a friend or will be coming to you in a very friendly energy, and you will be sharing like an intellectual and spiritual connection first. So I don't know. It might feel more like an intellectual connection than a spiritual connection. Um, because I don't know how consciously aware you will be of what's happening like on a spiritual level, but your energy is really connecting and energetically and intellectually you're really connecting and learning a lot of information about each other. This might be the first, I think this is the first time that they will share their feelings with you. and that they want to have a relationship with you, like a real relationship, like a committed relationship. You two both have been working on yourselves and you're both single and also potentially working on your careers. But this person, there's like, this person is like very motivated or goal oriented towards you, and there exists between the two of you like a really strong chemistry, like a really strong attraction, physical, but also emotional and spiritual, like a very strong attraction. And the first time that you kiss, it there will be something about it that seems a little bit sudden, even though I think they're going to be very careful. There still might be something about it that feels sudden in context of the whole day. And they will like hold your whole body. They will like sort of take your whole body in their arms. Yes. And you are falling in love on this day. You are falling in love because by the end of this day, you guys are in a relationship. You're together. Like this is actually the day of your first kiss is the day that you guys decide that you are an item and you're in love or falling in love. That's exciting. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Let's see what else we can get. I really want to pull. Hmm, I think this one. Oh, yes, I like these. Protection. Your future husband is very protective towards you. They also, okay, for some of you, they may want to have children, okay, but if not, um, they definitely, they definitely admire how you are in your career, okay, because you might have like a Midas touch, or yeah, there's like, everything prospers around you. That's what it is. They want to protect you. They feel like other people won't be able to take care of you the way that they would. Yeah, this person, okay, this person could be a friend, guys. This could be one of your friends. But they also feel like one of the things that they really admire about you and love about you is that you are such a good friend. They may have been watching you, be a good friend. They may be a friend of yours, but they feel like you two would have an enduring friendship through everything. So it's not just, the attraction and all the other things. They really are, there's a strong intellectual attraction here because they're really inspired by the way you think and they love talking to you and they're really inspired by like the way that you see the world. So yeah, so there's a lot here. They love your mind. They love that you are a kind, good friend. They think you're super sexy and you have a very vibrant, prosperous energy to you and they feel very protective of you. There's something about you which it inspires them to feel like masculine around you and like protective of you. But they also have been watching you reach your goals and they feel like you two could really achieve some cool things together. Like you guys could really build a really cool life together. Okay. But also it was a goal of theirs. It was a goal of theirs to kiss you. And when they do kiss you, you're going to feel how like protective and kind of maybe even a little bit possessive they feel about you. in the way that they touch you, but there's also something that's very, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not thought, I mean, it is thoughtful. There was a better word that I was looking for, but I'm getting tired. But yeah, and this is related to like how protective they feel about you. Like they're checking in with your energy to make sure that you are ready for the kiss and anything else. Hmm. Yeah, they're super attracted to you, actually. They want to carry you off like Hades carried off Persephone. Yep, the underworld. There could be something about the story about Hades and Persephone. Um, could be relevant to somebody. You are going to be so happy. Also, you're having a lot of happiness on this day already. You're having a lot of fun, I think, on this day. Um, but you're going to be so happy with this kiss. Both of you are. That's super sweet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this man is very tender and sweet. And you're gonna love this. Okay, how should we wrap this up? What else? What do we need? What did I miss? What else do we need to know? I'm sure we could dig into this more, but I have to do a shorter reading today because I literally waited till the absolute last minute to do this reading. Let's pull a Moonology card. Yes, it is the night of the Scorpio full moon as I am recording this, and I'm going to set this to post for Saturday morning. It's technically still during that full moon phase because that phase lasts 3 days. So harnessing that energy for this reading, even though it's a timeless reading. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, that is what I felt, you guys. This person is in your energy already. That's what I think. This could be a friend of yours or somebody that you met through work. Emotions are running high. Yeah, somebody already has feelings for you. Okay, here's a message. It says, don't let your past hold you back. South Node is what you need to release so that you can move forward towards your destiny and your highest timeline. South Node also relates to other things too, but for our purposes here with this message. Um, Yeah, this is very close to you now. So let's just, I don't know. I don't even think this is something that you need to be too cautious of now, but it's just a reminder, like as you're getting very close to this beautiful experience, make sure that you have released your past and that you're not holding on to fears and worries that no longer serve you or not projecting stories that don't have anything to do with this person. Anything else? You are good enough. Aw, that's a message for you. That's very sweet. Not only are you good enough, but I see you glowing up more and more and more as you're achieving your various goals in life. That's what I'm seeing. Also, your first kiss could potentially be during the full moon in Virgo, which is in, I don't know, it depends, of course, year to year, but it's approximately February or March, I think. I think. Okay. I'm going to close the reading there for today. Thank you so much for watching and bringing your beautiful energy here to be a part of this reading. I loved reading for you, and I hope that you tune in and watch another one of my readings, okay? Bye, guys. Have a beautiful day. Welcome, pile two, to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Hourglass. Go. Okay. Welcome if you chose the pyrite crystal and the beautiful Clematis card. This is your reading. Welcome to your reading, pile two. Let's find out what kind of kiss will you have and what will your kiss be like with your future husband. So first, we're going to start with an energy check-in that will help you to know if you are resonating with this pile, if this is a pile that you know, are going to want to accept maybe. Let's see. Okay. You have been really working on your career. Some of you may have been going through a divorce, and some of you may have, or it could just be a big breakup or something. For some of you, it even could have been some other kind of legal trouble. You've received some sort of assistance, but you've also kind of really been going through it. You've really been feeling like you've had to be careful and protect yourself. But you've been throwing yourself into your work. You've been very patient, and also you've been trying to do everything correctly. You've been like the best way. You're trying to do everything right and make smart decisions for your future. You're single. You may have been single for a while, or again, you might have just been going through a divorce, and you're manifesting, and you're consciously manifesting your life right now. And your manifesting is kind of supercharged because you've had so much discipline and patience, and because you have been hermiting. Basically, you've been holding yourself back from the world, or you've been focusing on yourself and your own truth. Coming to know and understand yourself better and coming to terms with your own truth. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm getting for your energy check-in. Mm. Anything else though? Anything else for the energy check-in for pile two so they can know if this is for them? Oh, you have somebody actually, okay. You either have somebody who has just recently started showing their feelings for you, or you will have somebody coming in romantically very soon. Yeah, if you've waited for something for a long time, they're saying that it's close by now. Yes, confirmation. Wow. You might actually move in with somebody soon or soonish, soon. Yeah, this is your person. This is your future husband. They're close by now. That's what they're saying. It also could be, there could be an element to this that is unexpected, like you didn't see it coming, because you're working on your situation for so long, and you've just been sort of quietly, slowly building something, like building up your life. Yes, okay. And then all of a sudden it's like your life changes. So it's a little bit unexpected, or maybe a lot unexpected. This is interesting because you'll either meet this person at your house or a friend's house, or somewhere where you spend a lot of time. So it also could be in your neighborhood or in the neighborhood that you work in or around your work area or at a friend's house if you spend a lot of time there or at a clubhouse or something like that or at a hotel. I'm not really getting hotel, but it could be. You also could meet this person at a friend's wedding. Definitely for some of you, you could meet this person at a friend's wedding or a family wedding. Actually, after you meet this person, you may not see them again for a while, to the point that then when you see them again, it will be a surprise. But you're just working on a project, which for most of you is probably something to do with your work. But for some of you, it could also be some other project, like a hobby or an art project, but you're just focused on, or for some of you, it could be your own body. Like you could be focused on some sort of fitness goal or something like that, but you're focused on your own goals. And then this person comes back, probably, or sort of pops in out of nowhere. And at that point, they are ready to pursue a relationship with you. That's what it looks like. Okay, that's the energy check-in, and it also kind of gave us some context. That's exciting because it means this person is probably not far. Probably this will happen soon. Actually, for some of you, you may have already met this person, but then they sort of disappeared or you haven't seen them in a while or something. This definitely could be somebody who you meet through friends or family. I'm sorry, I meant to say family or friends who are like family. Let's start with this one. I want to know, where might you have your first kiss? Like, what might be the location? Mhm. Where might you have your first kiss? Oh, location of pile two's first kiss with their future spouse. Okay, for some of you, there could be some sort of art thing. So it could be, some of you may actually be still watching from pile one, or you may have messages in pile one because we got a similar location for pile one. But yeah, you could be um at an art gallery or some sort of performance or some sort of arts and crafts festival or something like that. This person may already secretly have feelings for you, or you could secretly have feelings for this person, or not necessarily secretly, but like you avoided your feelings. Like if you had feelings for this person, you've avoided it and sort of run away from the situation. Yeah, because you needed clarity, because you didn't have clarity. And because you had situations with people from the past that were really scaring you. Yeah, so you were hesitating. But this person is going to come back and sort of gonna, yeah. Well, yeah, everything's going to cut. They're going to confront you about your shared feelings. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. So if that doesn't make sense yet, then this is just a situation that's going to unfold in the future. It will make sense in the future. Okay. This is the Narada deck. Do we have anything else for location? Vehicle. Okay, some of you could have your first kiss in a parking lot or even in the car potentially. But like could be in the parking lot when you are saying goodbye to somebody. You could be at a library or again like a museum or a gallery or an art museum or something like that. But I don't think that you would have your first kiss at that place, but more like afterwards, maybe. You could also be at a class. You could be doing a class, like you could be doing like an art class together or some sort of class that they're having at a museum, library or gallery or something like that. I think that the justice card came out in pile one, so some of you may have messages in pile one. Yes, this could happen in your neighborhood or in your work neighborhood in some area where you spend a lot of time. There actually could be um, some sort of like protest or something going on around this time. You could even be participating in some of you even could be participating in some sort of protest or like painting signs or something that's not for everybody. Some of you, this has something to do with school. Some of you could be, some of you may have met this person at school. Some of you actually may have your first kiss in a school library. That's not for everybody. Yeah, and on the bottom of the deck we have student. Yeah, so that's for somebody. Yeah, this will be the beginning of a new life, like the next chapter of your life. And for some people, you'll have your first kiss at a hotel. And this is a lot of the same messages that we got in pile one. So, um, if you're still watching, that's cool. Thank you. Let's try to get you some more clarity and more specific messages if you're still watching from pile one. That's fun. Mhm. Okay, let's see. Let's try spell casting. Who know about pile two's first hits with their future spouse, please? Thank you. Yes, this person could be a friend, and one or both of you has recently come through a breakup or potentially a divorce. But also could be grieving something else. So you could be grieving, the loss of a loved one or something. This person either is a friend or you know them, through your social networks. They could also be somebody in your neighborhood, like a neighbor, or somebody in your work neighborhood. Somebody who works near where you work or something like that. This person will be a blessing in your life, career, yes. For many of you, there's either a college or a career connection. This kiss specifically will be very empowering to you, like energetically. It will help you to achieve energetic closure and feel very blessed, but like it will create energy healing for you. It will also tell you the truth about how this person really feels about you and the truth of the energy that exists between the two of you. You could have your first kiss with this person on a day when you two are hanging out with mutual friends, or I think there's other people around. Okay. Tell me about Tell me about pile two's first kiss with their future husband. Thank you. It could be in July. This could happen in July. That's double confirmation on July because of the firecracker. In the US, we celebrate the 4th of July and we have firecrackers so that, I mean, whether or not you are in the US, that is a double confirmation on July. But for some of you, it could happen around a 4th of July celebration, or it could be some other kind of political or patriotic kind of event. Mm, I need clarification on that. Oh, this person, yeah, okay. This person thinks very, very highly of you. But also, one of you may literally, or both of you, I guess, but one of you may literally have like a high position, like some sort of, hmm, hmm, hmm. I don't understand. Can you clarify, please? Some of you, no, that's not what it is. Okay, then what is it? You're gonna have a family with this person, but well, man is definitely going to treat you like a queen, that's for sure. And he really admires you. Yeah, there's a spiritual divine love here. And you're already on the right path to meet this person. So you could meet this person when you're traveling potentially. This is somebody who you've been gradually and slowly moving towards. Also, this could be somebody, this could be a connection that grows very slowly or has been growing very slowly. There's a danger of people gossiping about your connection, or people may have already been gossiping about your connection. This person will probably bring you flowers. It's highly likely they could bring you flowers on this day or buy you flowers on this day. Or if not, they will compliment you. That's what it says on the card, compliments from an admirer. And this person has been admiring you prior to this day. And if you've already met this person, then they're probably already admiring you. This person really admires like how peaceful and harmonious you are, that you have an emotional intelligence and an emotional maturity, that you're very even-tempered. Tell me about pile two's future husband. They could be a Scorpio or a Leo or a Capricorn. And yeah, it could be somebody, yeah, somebody who you know through your neighborhood or through your work. Mhm. If it's a friend, it's somebody who has done some sort of service for you before. This person could have Scorpio, Leo, and Capricorn placements, or yeah, or they could have Scorpio or Leo or Capricorn placements. Okay. Now tell me about the kiss itself, please. Tell me about pile two's first kiss with their future husband. What will it be like? Thank you. Okay, it will be very spiritual. And when I say that, I mean it will feel deep and intense. Like there will be an intensity of feeling, an extremely strong chemical attraction. The attraction between the two of you takes on an unusual significance that is more than just physical attraction. It's because the attraction between the two of you is physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. Yeah, oh my gosh. Um, there might even be something almost animalistic about it. Like there's like a primal energy between the two of you. Like it's hot. Okay. I don't know how else to say. I don't know how to describe that. Like sometimes I feel like I don't know if I'm the right person to be doing these readings. Like I'm trying to do my best with the channeling, but I don't write romance novels, guys. I don't know. I don't know how to describe a kiss like that. Like it's really sexy. Mhm. Yeah, there's a lot of passion, but there's a lot of energy to it too. When your future husband is kissing you, you can feel how much he really wants you. And also, it's not like, okay, it's not like a vampiric energy where somebody is like siphoning your energy or, sort of like consuming your energy. It's more like a meeting of energies that magnifies into more life force and more vibrancy and more joy. Like it really ignites something between the two of you. Ooh, okay, that's exciting. What should we pull next? Oh, yes. Okay. Ooh, no, I don't know. Some ideas. I want to see what we get with Lenormand. Okay, tell me about pile two's first kiss with their future husband. What can we know about it? Oh, there's so much love, you guys. You begin to feel how much energy exists in the heart space for each other. So even though it's your first kiss, and even though I don't know properly, like when exactly would we call that, love versus something else, but this kiss is very heart-centered. That's what I can say. And the bear is a very, and the sun again, and the rider. Oh my gosh, okay. The bear is a very protective energy, but it's also a really good omen. Bear. Mhm. Yeah, it's super positive. This is somebody who is very protective over you, like in a way that could even, okay, like if it wasn't flanked by the sun and the heart, the bear on its own can be very jealous and overprotective and even like overbearing. Okay. I just want you to understand, like it's a very forceful energy. However, in Lenormand, we modify the cards based on the cards that are next to them. So we have the heart, which makes it very heart-centered, very pure-hearted, okay? And we have the sun, which is very life-affirming, very open and honest and authentic. And so the two cards that flank it are so positive that this is going to be the most positive possible interpretation of the bear, which is generally a positive card, usually anyway. So even though this person will be very forceful, I said there could be something even animalistic about the desire that you feel when they're kissing you for the first time, but it will be very positive and sweet, and they really love you. Yeah. And they only want really good things for you. They have a very healthy energy. This is somebody who will take charge of the relationship and move it forward like pretty quickly after this. Like they'll move it along at an appropriate speed, but you won't feel like, where is this going? Or like, how do they really feel about me? Like, there will be no question about that, okay? Yeah, interesting. And on the bottom of the deck, we have anchor. This person is going to be your anchor. This person has such a beautiful, beautiful energy. I love it. Yeah, this person is going to be such a blessing in your life, future husband. Tell me about pile two's first kiss with their future husband. Okay. So I'm going to read these cards based on some other things that are sometimes different than what's written on the card itself, just so you know. So you know. Okay. So for some of you who have had some really tough situations in the past, this will be very healing. Basil is a plant which is very healing, energetically healing for people who have lived through situations which have made them feel really bad about themselves. It's affected your sense of self-worth or your sense of autonomy or things like that. This person's energy is going to be so good for you. And this person is so protective. They want you to feel good isn't even like a good enough word. They want you to feel empowered and healed and whole and happy and healthy and all of those things. Poppy. Okay, this kiss with your future spouse, with your future husband, the kiss with your future husband is going to be like intoxicating. Like you might feel a little lightheaded, but I think in a good way. Yeah, it's gonna have you feeling giddy. And you could potentially spend the whole night with this person. That is a possibility. That's not for everybody, but if that's something that you would want or be interested in, that's a possibility. Yeah, this person definitely is going to treat you like a queen on this day. They're going to, I think, really spoil you in some sort of way. So I don't know exactly. I think this might look like different things for different people depending on what you like. Like for some of you, they might take you shopping, but for others of you, it's very different and it's more like they wrote you a song or even for some of you, they're just like listening to you. I don't know. It's like they know what you like and what you want and what makes you feel special, and that's like how they'll show up. And you guys will talk a lot on this day, but also you will learn a lot about this person through this kiss. Also, the way that they kiss you is very sensual, and with an attention to the details of your body and how things will make you feel. And it does communicate a lot to you through this kiss. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, ignore the words on these because that is not the messages that they're giving me. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Anything else about pile two, pile two's first kiss with their future spouse? Butterfly Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay, your future husband could have a controlling side, but like, I don't know. I don't, okay, I regret my word choice because I don't feel like he's controlling. I feel like, but I feel like he's the kind of man who would give commands or like he could be sort of, I don't know what word I want to use. Mm, like he could be kind of brusque, like he kind of just says things. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. But on this day, he is trying to connect with you more in a way that will connect with you, which may be somewhat out of his normal element because he wants to build a solid foundation with you. And he will try to open up to you more and he will try to share more feeling with you, but that's not necessarily easy for him to do. Yeah, it's not easy for him to do. Okay, that's what they're telling me. And it might actually be easier for him to show you physically. That's why he will try to tell you about his feelings, but it might be awkward. And then the kiss will communicate more to you. Okay, but tell me about the kiss itself, please. He might even ask for your permission to kiss you before he kisses you. And then it will be a long kiss. Like he'll kiss you for a while. He'll take his time with it. Yeah, because he might kiss you and then he might give you a little kiss and then check in with you. Like he might pull back to see how you respond. And then you might kiss again and then kiss again. So there will be like a little breaks, lots of kissing, more than one kiss. Because he really wants to make sure that you're on board with everything and that he's not reading the situation wrong or anything like that, and that you feel really comfortable with how everything is happening. He's planned this out, and also he's worried about like how much he would regret this if he misses out on this opportunity, but also he's really holding himself back. So there's a sense that the first time that you guys kiss, he's really restraining himself because you don't know each other very well yet. Yeah, because he actually has a really, really, really strong desire for you. And yeah, but he will hold himself back with self-discipline and restrain himself, and he'll be checking in on how you are responding, and he'll respond to you. Mm, that's sweet. Yeah, because he really cares about you, so he's going to be very gentle with you, but he's also going to be very masterful. And you are going to absolutely love it, and you're going to kiss him back too. Like you're really going to kiss him back. You'll be able to feel how much he cares about you in his kiss, and you care about him too. It's very sweet. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Emperor. He's gonna be so patient with you. He knows he's building something, and he wants to protect your independence, your confidence. He wants to build you up. Yeah, he doesn't want to break you down. He doesn't want to use you or take advantage of you. He only wants to build you up. That is so sweet. Oh my God. But he actually has so much passion and desire for you, but he has a lot of self-discipline, which is, I think, probably literally the number, well, I don't know. That's got to be one of the best character traits. It's one of the most important character traits in a partner is discipline. Because without discipline, none of the other character traits really matter. Without discipline, nothing can be actualized. Mm. He's been really worried about this, actually. Before this, he's been really worried about, wow, I can feel it. He's been really worried about whether you will feel the same and how you will respond and whether you'll enjoy his kiss. Oh, but you do. Okay, I actually want to ask, okay, how will you feel about this kiss? When he's kissing you, when you're kissing each other, how too? How will you feel about your first kiss with your future husband? Um, Interesting. Uh, I wasn't expecting this. Okay, tell me more. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you're worried. Hmm. Okay. You, hmm. Okay. You're worried about um what other people will think. You're also worried about losing him to somebody else. So you actually could feel some degree of pressure Just to be completely honest. Like you might feel like you have to kiss him to show him that you care, and so that he doesn't lose interest and like lose interest. So yeah. So you kind of feel like competitive, like not with him, but you kind of feel like maybe you weren't even totally ready for this, or maybe you would have liked to wait a little bit longer, but you're gonna kiss him because you're still confused, like you're not sure, but you you don't want to miss out on this. Is that what it is? Oh, but you're really worried. Oh no. I don't know. You're worried about other people. So if you're not worried about, somebody else getting your guy, then it's possible that you're worried about what other people will say. That's a possibility. We did get something about gossip before. Yeah, you're worried about what other people will say. However, when you kiss him, it does something in you energetically. You feel this is alchemy, and you feel cl the clarity. You feel clarity and truth, and you feel like your energy with his energy together. It's very grounding. Yeah, because you feel very ungrounded here. And then after you kiss, you feel like, yes, like this is it. That's interesting. This is very different than what I would have expected. Sorry. Um, Confirmation. So interesting though, because you feel like the kiss gives you information that he likes you and you like him. However, this is so weird. This is like two different things. At the end of this kiss, you still feel like you're single, but you also feel like there's something is like decided between the two of you, or something that's kind of like official, like, okay, we officially like each other. Okay, there's officially something going on between us. But you don't feel like it's like a relationship. You feel like you're still single. You might be very shy and or very like reticent to get into a relationship actually, and that's why he's so careful and cautious with you. That's why he's moving so carefully and cautiously with you. Yeah, because you really want to protect your independence and autonomy, and you're really not sure about this situation, but you do feel better about it um after this kiss. hmm I feel like you probably do need to be handled carefully, and he knows that. Oh, because you've been really hurt, or you've been like, yeah, you've been like abandoned, or you've been rejected, or you've been like really hurt in the past, so you're defensive. You're very defensive and like self-protective, but he's very protective of you too. hmm Oh, yeah, you felt like you were left out in the cold. hmm Yeah. Okay. Well, you're going to heal. That's what I see. Aw. Because you have very sweet, tender feelings towards him, and he has very sweet, tender feelings towards you. So that feeling is going to grow. Yeah, you really like him. You're just, yes, confirmation. And we had the Ace of Cups fall out. This is the beginning of love for you. You just you need a little time, I think. Yeah, you're scared. Also, if this person is in any way related to your work or career, then that is a concern to you. Like, okay, so you don't want any gossip and you don't want anything to come back to affect your career, but also it could just be that you just really want to focus on your career right now, so that's a possibility. Or like you have a lot going on with your work right now. You actually have deeper feelings than you would admit to yourself. Yeah. You actually have much deeper feelings than you would admit to yourself. You really like him and you think that he's like the perfect person, like for you. Like you think that he's perfect for you. You just don't know if you either don't know if you can do a relationship right now or again, depending on what your story is. But after this kiss, there's some things that change. You feel confirmation that you're very safe with him. You can feel that his intentions are pure. You feel secure in whatever kind of connection you have up to that point so far. And you feel secure in knowing that your independence and autonomy is protected, that you're not going to lose yourself in this relationship or in this connection or whatever it is at this point. Okay. Hmm. And let's see, moonology. Where did I put that? Like, oh, okay, and to finish this reading, let's pull some moonology cards for pile two. Don't let your past hold you back. That's a message that came through in pile one. So I'm going to say pile two that you should watch pile one. A lot of similar messages came through. This pile two is almost like an extended for pile one. I'm just gonna I'm just saying. I'm just saying sometimes that happens. Okay, anything else for pile two? Anything else for pile two? Have faith in your dreams. Yeah. I think pile two that you do have things that happened to you in your past that have really worried you or frightened you that are really slowing you down, which is okay, but you know, it has you moving very cautiously. Yeah. But don't let your past hold you back from what you are really wanting to manifest, which you are manifesting. Have faith in your dreams and have faith in what you're manifesting because it is coalescing, like it is coming together. Your hard work is paying off. Somebody could have Moon in Capricorn. Meditate and contemplate. Okay, so that's centering, right? Center, know what you want. Somebody could have Moon in Pisces. Step out of your comfort zone. That's the North node, right? Releasing the South node. and moving towards the North Node, which is your destiny. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. You could have somebody could have moon in Cancer. Somebody also could have moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. That also has to do with friends. So yes, this could be a friend, a time for healing. So they are suggesting that it is safe to step out of your comfort zone if it's moving towards your destiny, literally what you are wanting to manifest. If there's something that's been weighing heavily on your heart, or something that will have been at that time that, we're not there yet, right? That's going to reach resolution. And this whole situation is bringing healing and authentic love, true love. Yeah. Yeah. All of your discipline and hard work is paying off towards all of your goals, both in your personal life, in your, like, taking care of your health and your body, your career goals, and your other personal goals. Yes, your self-discipline is helping you to realize all of your dreams. It will take a little bit of courage to step outside of your comfort zone. Yeah, but it's gonna work out and it's gonna be beautiful. That's it. That's your pile. That's your reading pile too. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in today, and I hope to see you in another reading. Bye, guys. Welcome, pile three, to your reading. If you chose pile three and the green fluorite and the Oleander card, this is your reading. Welcome to your reading. I am so excited to see what is your kiss with your future husband, your first kiss with your future husband. What is it going to be like? Let's start with an energy check-in. Ooh, I have to start my timer. It's my hourglass. Okay. Energy check-in for pile three. You might have recently gotten some financial assistance for school confirmation. That's for somebody. So that's a confirmation for somebody that you may have recently received some financial assistance to go back to school or get some sort of advanced training. Or you might have received some sort of assistance in your career. And there is somebody who you find very attractive, who has deep feelings for you. Yeah, this is a handsome man who you have noticed. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this person is going to come rushing in. So is this person already in your energy field? Okay, this is somebody where you may have thought that it was impossible or that it was over. So something could have happened and you may have thought that it was over between the two of you, or you may have thought that it just never would happen, or it's something that you've potentially something that you really worried about because you thought that, okay, if it came down to a choice, you felt like they didn't choose you and they left. You may not, yeah, you don't know that this man actually has really strong feelings for you. You don't know that it's mutual. Okay. Okay. So there's actually somebody who you really like, and you don't know that the feelings are mutual and that he really admires you. And he has not told you how he actually feels. It may have seemed that when it came time to choose you, he went in a different direction. What you don't know and don't see is that he's actually working on either his financial stability or some other aspect of the practical aspects of his life, that he has a lot of responsibilities and duties and like burdens on him right now that he has to fulfill or take care of, and that he probably does. Yeah, I think he plans to come towards you later. He's trying to get ready for it. Yes. So part of it could be because he has been hurt in the past, and so he's very stoic and he pushes down his feelings and represses his feelings. That could be part of it. But part of it is that he's trying to be very practical, logical, and do the right thing. Yes, confirmation. Yeah, he's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to be smart. He's trying to make smart decisions, and he has a lot of responsibilities right now. So, yeah, but he's going to come back when you are not expecting it. He's going to surprise you. It'll be a surprise. Also, he wasn't ready for you before because he was starting a new life, or he was starting a new chapter of his life. He was working on something. He was working on building something, or yeah, like maybe he started a new job, or maybe I don't know. Mm, yeah, he was starting something new. And you feel like he doesn't like you, or he's been ignoring you, but he's actually been watching you and learning about you. He's been studying you. Okay. Well, that's your energy check-in. If that resonates, let's find out about your first kiss with your future husband. Also, is that your future husband? I'm just curious, like the one who you were worried about, the one who you thought it wouldn't work or it was over. Is that your future husband? Yes. Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Cool. I want to see. mm, let's see what we can see about like the location and the context of the first kiss. Hang on, they're telling me to get a different deck. Okay. What can you tell me about the location and context of pile three's first kiss with their future husband? It'll be at a time in your life when you're feeling very successful in the rest of your life. You might be feeling very successful specifically with like a nonprofit organization or volunteer organization that you work with, or some other kind of like, it says idealistic organization. Like it could be some sort of advocacy group or something. They're saying that it's going to take time. This person has a lot of desire for you. You are their wish. They have wished for you. They may even have prayed for you. You may think that this is just wishful thinking, but it's just going to take time. Your first kiss is there's going to be a lot of desire, a lot of passion. Your future husband is somebody who could be kind of nerdy. Um, Oh, you might even meet this person like when you're volunteering or through a volunteer thing, project, or something that you're working on. Could have something to do with the wilderness. Okay, but can you tell me? Okay, so context. Okay, thank you. But can you tell me about, I mean, this, okay, don't take this too literally. I wasn't taking this literally. Like, this person may not be like a nerd, but like, what am I trying to say? They could be very smart and maybe a little bit shy or awkward. We have one fall on the floor. This person could, your future husband could also come across as sort of like potentially upper class or upper middle class. They may have a very proper way of speaking or I don't know, just something about the way that they dress or talk might seem kind of like formal or upper class. This could be somebody who drives you somewhere, like you could get a ride with this person. This person is your mirror soul. Yeah, and it could be some sort of like something to do with, yeah, I said advocacy. It could be something to do with justice or advocacy or something like that. Your first kiss could be out of doors, or yeah, you could be like even going like driving somewhere. It could be to like a state park or national park or something like that. Yeah, something about justice, politics, societal upheaval. So definitely could be something to do with justice or politics or the law or something like that. This kiss also could have been a long time coming. Yeah, it definitely could be a political organization. It also could be like a very chaotic time around the time that you have your first kiss. There could be a lot of chaos going on. There specifically could be some sort of like chaos in your community or in society in general at that time. I mean, there kind of is, but maybe specifically on that day, I don't know. And then we had job interview come out. So this could be somebody it could be somebody who you met through your work or again through some sort of volunteer thing or something like that. Or it could be like if this is like your first date when you kiss them potentially, or one of your first dates, you could feel like you're interviewing them or you could feel like you're being interviewed. Hmm. There actually might be something kind of disturbing going on around this time because we have nightmare, but it is going into the past. So yeah, there could be some sort of chaotic situation going on. I mean, again, it could just be not in your personal life, but in society, but something that feels like a nightmare. Okay. Um, so I don't know if some of those are like clues or resonant for somebody, but can you tell me more about this person specifically? Can you tell me more about pile three's future spouse? Dropped one. Yeah, this could be somebody where you thought the situation was completely over. This could be somebody who you knew from school. This person could be a lot taller than you or a lot bigger than you, but you're going to learn the truth. Yeah, you thought that this situation was completely Done. Like completely a non-starter. I'm tired of dropping them on the floor. Oh my gosh. Okay, your first kiss could be at a restaurant. Alternatively, you may have met them at a restaurant, but I think that your first kiss could be at a restaurant. For some of you, your first kiss actually could be at a cemetery or at school. So those are three potential locations: cemetery, restaurant, school. When you kiss your future husband for the first time, you will really become aware of how much bigger and taller than you he is, which you may not have been totally aware of before. hmm Yeah, for some of you, your first kiss could be outside, and it is the first time that you're really feeling his body and sort of becoming acquainted with that. For some of you, your first kiss could be at school. Yeah, or at a school library, or at a library, or at a bookstore, or I think not at a bookstore, but like you may have been to a bookstore. It might be around that time that you were like going to a bookstore or something. But yeah, there's some sort of like, I don't know, there's some sort of worry or like, there's something that you're worried about and you feel like you're running out of time for something, but it may just be in your head. I don't know if it's really all that bad. Yeah, you're really worried about something like political or something that's going on in society. Okay. So that might be something that you're worried about on this day or right around this time of your first kiss. Yeah, and justice again. I'm not gonna put all the cards down. It's the same. It's the same cards that have been coming out. Okay. But tell me about pile three's first kiss with their future husband, please. Tell me about the kiss specifically. Yeah, again with driver. He's going to take the lead, so he'll be the one who kisses you. hmm No, but literally, they're like doubling down on car. Okay, so your first kiss could be in the car or in the parking lot. And we have book and writer. So again, there could be some, we have school, writer, book, library. Um, you might meet at a library. No. You also could meet at a library to talk about something, detective. Huh. Somebody might be trying to find out the truth about something. You might meet at a a library or somewhere where there's books, I don't know, and or at a school, okay? Or in a classroom setting or something, or there's something like that is going on. And then you'll go to a restaurant later. And then if you if this person will drive you and you'll kiss in the car. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, will you marry me? They're not gonna say that. They're, yeah, they're not gonna say that. But that might be what they're thinking. That might be what you're thinking. They're like, wow, that was a great first kiss. Okay, that's funny. Oh my gosh, this person better not be your boss. Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my gosh, I do not approve. Okay. Yeah, but there's been some other situation going on that you've been really worried about, and they're telling you that that situation is going out of your life, or that you don't have to worry about it so much. You don't have to worry about it anymore, or soon you won't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. So there's something that has been something that you've been worried about that's been like keeping you up at night, or was like a nightmare. And they're telling you two things. You're gonna have so much more freedom in your life. Like you're going to feel lighter and you're going to feel freer. And you're going to have a family with this person. And for most of you, this person is not your actual boss. That would be very messy. Okay, don't do that. But this person is a boss, like either literally or just like like in their life, right? Like they have their stuff together, they have their life together, and um they're probably somebody who has a lot of responsibility, or like people rely on this person for I don't know, their expertise in some way. Okay. And this person definitely will like take charge of this situation. Yes. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Okay. What can we get about pile three's first kiss with their future spouse? Tell me about it. Wow. Yeah, there was you pile three. What is going on? You've been really, 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 really worried about something. And that might not even be anymore. Like this could be in the past. But it's possible that there was something that went really, really wrong, or something you were really worried about. I mean, Ten of Swords, that's the most that you can be absolutely bent out of shape about something. And that's an understatement. But it's also an end of it. It's the end of it. It's like there's no more like it was as bad as it could get. It isn't going to get any worse than that. And that situation is in the past. There was a lot of conflict. Some of you actually may have been divorced, but your future spouse is different. Yeah, he's a man of his word for one thing. He's faithful. He is proactive. He's not lazy, he's not a slob. He's not a slouch. It's, oh my gosh, it's your wish fulfillment. And also, you guys will be successful together in every way. So, Ten of Pentacles in this sense is success in every way. So, it's happy family, emotional satisfaction, pride, healthy pride, legacy, family if you want it, or community, fulfillment in every area of your life. You will have a happy household with this person, and a happy family, and a happy life with your future husband. And you'll be proud of him. And it's exactly what you wished for. The situation may develop slowly, or may have been developing slowly. And if that's the case, it's because there is some kind of drama going on or something. some sort of drama or conflict or chaos involving other people or caused by other people that has nothing to do between it has nothing to do with anything that's going on between the two of you. But okay, but tell me about the kiss itself, please. Okay, tell me about the kiss between pile three and their future husband. It's in the car. Yeah, he's gonna kiss you in the car. I mean, mm, a little awkward, but okay. It might be because you're sad. Yeah, he might not have been planning to kiss you in the car because that is a little awkward, right? It's a little bit, you have to like twist your body around, but okay. But you're sad. You could even be crying, and he wants to help you. Like he's moved. He wants to show you how he feels. He wants to do anything in his power to make you feel better, and also he wants to manifest confirmation, this connection between the two of you to grow, to develop, to materialize. But tell me about Five of Cups, please. No, the Chariot. Okay, that's fine. Tell me about the Chariot. Yeah, because you're sad. Um, or worried, sad, worried, scared. What is it? Because of something, um, something related to work, school, study, or something you've been working towards. Okay, why are you sad? Or yeah, or a project, something you've been working on. Clarify, please. Yeah, it's work. So you're sad about work. Something, some sort of trouble, some people working against you, something you had to let go of. But then everything changes. Oh, okay. You might have felt like you had to, okay, you might have felt like you had to let go of this person in the past. Like you like this person, you have a crush on this person, or you admire this person, something like that, right? But you felt like you had to sacrifice that situation because you had to study, or because you had to, it's if it's work related, it's because you had to study something new at work, or you had to learn something new at work. You were working on something at work, and so you hid your feelings and kept them to yourself, and it made you sad. That's what made you sad. Also, for some of you, I don't want to get into that situation, but there could be something else about your work that is being a problem or making you feel like you can't pursue this. But yeah, he lets you know that his kiss lets you know that likes you too, and then something changes completely. Like everything changes in your favor. It's sort of like the wheel of fortune, like the wheel of fate, turns in your favor with justice. You get justice and you manifest what you want. But not just you, like you two together, like your, yes. The kiss feels energetically very fortifying. Like your energy together manifests what you want. Yeah, because it tells you how he really feels about you. And also, it might clarify to you how you really feel about him. That's so sweet. It's so sweet and romantic and tender and caring. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. And and also not innocent. Yes, okay. It's also like deeply passionate and possessive and mm, there's a lot of desire. Yes, and so we have the Emperor. So yeah, he actually is letting you know how much he really, really wants you. Yeah. But it's also very sweet and romantic. Like it's not just lustful, but that is also there. Yes. Okay. Interesting. So, okay. So what is the kiss like? He actually might take you by the hand first. That's possible. Or he might take your face in his hands first. So he either might kiss your hand first, or he takes your face in his hand first, or he touches your face first, something like that. And then, oh, I think he kisses your hand. Yeah. And then he leans over and kisses you. And then he tells you something about then he tells you something about how he feels or what he's planning to do. And then you kiss again. I think so. Oh, yeah, there's definitely something about the hands. Yeah, he is explaining something. He also might be apologizing for something because he doesn't care anymore. Like ruthlessness, conviction. He doesn't care about, it's not like he doesn't care about anything else, but like, I don't know, like he's just decided. Yeah, because he feels that he's at a crossroads and he really wants to explore this connection with you. And so he's determined to do so, like regardless. But also, his kiss feels very like explorative. Like it feels like he's exploring your lips and then exploring your body. The power of love. It's a gamble, but it's also something you're creating. This kiss is going to be very dramatic and very romantic. Ooh, I'm getting a song. What is this? I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Is that Meatloaf? There's another one too, though. Oh, What I Did for Love. That's from Chorus Line. I won't regret what I did for love. We also have Scorpio. Somebody could have Scorpio in the fifth house. When he's kissing you, it's very romantic, it's very passionate, it's like epic. I got the word epic. It's very dramatic, but at the same time, you feel that he has perfect control of himself and the situation. Like you feel that he's in control. And also, he's revealing to you that he secretly has stronger feelings for you than he had ever told you. And what's the other thing I'm getting? Honestly, this is like a wish fulfillment, though. Like, this is something that you had prayed for. This is going to be a very intense and passionate kiss, and we have eighth house. Yeah, that's like a really strong, fated spiritual connection. That's a really powerful energy. That's like souls merging kind of stuff, just so you know. Also extremely passionate. Okay, so we had the gravestone before, and now we have the coffin. We also had the Ten of Swords. It's potential for somebody if something really did end, or you could be mourning somebody who's left your life. I hope that's not true, but it could be the case for somebody. But you also could be sad about some sort of gossip or accusation. Um, let's see, what is this? 34. Yeah, no, it's something in regards to this is interesting. You could be really, really worried about something that's ending, and it could be potentially something like financial or something in regards to your job, which could be ending. That's not for everybody, okay? But actually, it's the beginning of prosperity, like a new prosperity. It's a card of taking control of things and getting ahead of the game, especially self-employment. Hmm. Yeah, okay. So this could be bankruptcy, confinement, somebody passing, endings, grief, illness, sickness, or a transformation. This actually could, yeah, you might have been very worried about something or very concerned about something that was ending, but this is actually a massively positive transformation of your financial situation. Mhm. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I am getting tired and I'm doing my best. And I did this to myself and I have to be awake. I have to finish this reading, edit it to whatever degree, which is very little. I barely edit these, upload it, and then try to go to sleep for like 3 hours, maybe if I'm lucky, and then go help my grandma with her garage sale. But who did that? Me. Who managed their time like that? Me. I did. Hmm. This also could happen around the middle of the month. That's interesting. This kiss could happen around the middle of a month. Okay, sorry that took so long for me to look into those. The book, that's the second time the book has come out. Somebody could be a writer. Um, Somebody also could be looking at the financial books. That's a possibility. Yeah, somebody could be. Mhm. Okay. Okay, but this is okay. I'm clearing all of this because I feel like it's just giving context. And I wanted to know about the actual kiss. Do you have anything to tell me about the actual kiss, please? Sorry, guys, I'm not reading into everything because, again, I do actually have to wrap this up and try to get a little bit of sleep. Yeah, you were worried about something and you were not seeing clearly because of your worry. And then you're at a crossroads and you have to make a decision. Crossroads, crossroads. We keep getting a lot of confirmations that what they're telling us is exactly what they're intending to tell us because this is fated. This is your correct path. You are being guided to your correct path. And for some of you, you have children coming in, potentially even specifically two children, or you are supposed to have a business with this person. It's one or the other or both of those, okay? Because you will create something together. But you'll have a happy family and a new life, and you'll create something with this person. Yeah, confirmation with the sun on the bottom. If you want to have children, it's definitely that. But I don't know. I wanted to know about the kiss. What's the kiss? The kiss. Okay, let's do this. I heard that your future spouse, your future husband, he knows what he's doing. The emperor. Yeah. Oh my goodness. He's going to be assertive and he's going to be um dominant and he's going to and be in control of the situation in a way that feels good and comfortable. Yeah, you're going to like this. Yeah, because he's the perfect complementary. I mean, okay, take the word perfect with a grain of salt, but I mean, he's a complementary energy to your energy. And I feel like you'll feel that you can relax into this energy. And that's going to feel really good because you've been really worried. The energy that I'm picking up on is that you've been feeling really worried, but you really like him. Oh my gosh. And he's so tender and sweet towards you, and you really like him a lot. So the kiss is actually going to be very tender and sweet, and you two, um, it's exactly what you were wishing for. It's going to give you a lot of clarity because after this, you will actually move your life around. Like you might even actually literally move, or somebody might actually move, or somebody might change their job, or they might move, or something. Like you'll actually like rearrange your life after this. But there's so much healing and clarity. It feels like exactly what you wanted, wished for, and were waiting for. And and it's true love, and you feel how he feels about you and he it's like it's coming from his heart and he's also kind of possessive or kind of like yeah he's kind of possessive and his kiss feels possessive and kind of hungry or kind of like claiming, and he might really pull you towards him too. But remember, you're in the car, so yeah, yeah, he might pull you towards him and or like hold your face or something like that. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Box. We got box in one of the previous piles. There's been a lot of overlapping messages between all these piles. So if you were drawn to another pile, I would encourage you to check it out. Um, it's possible he could give you some sort of gift that's in a box, or that may have some other kind of significance for you. Yeah, he could give you a rose, but it's also it's just very romantic. Mm. His kiss is going to feel greedy, like hungry, like he's been waiting so long and he just wants to eat you up. Yeah, and it's a wish come true because it is really what you wanted. And you were actually frustrated for a long time, feeling like it was something that you couldn't have. Yeah, but this is somebody who could have been a friend of yours. And they could have been a friend of yours since 2024, because that was the year of the dragon. Is that correct? I think, yeah, because 2025 was the year of the snake, and so I think 2024 was the year of the dragon. And this is a timeless reading, but this is somebody who could have been a friend of yours for a while. Also, they could have been born year of the dragon. Also, they could have been born year of the pig. Yeah, but this is wish granted. This is wish granted. Both of them are wish granted. That's what the kiss feels like. It feels like a wish is granted, and it also feels like it feels very powerful, and it feels like a renewal, like a powerful renewal of your vital life force. Tell me about pile three's first kiss with their future husband. Oh my Lord. Okay. Um, You might actually like, or you might like, if you're wearing like a jacket or a sweater or something, you might take your outer layer off, and there might be some small degree of undressing. I don't think there's a lot of undressing. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you're definitely going to feel very aroused, that's for sure. You're going to feel very happy. Yeah. And like I said, vital life force. Like there's so much renewed vitality. Guys, I cannot make this up. Did I not say that? Like it's going like the actual kiss itself, it's going to make you feel like your energy is coming alive. And also you're going to feel, of course, very turned on, literally, but it's also like your energy is turned all the way on and all the way up. We have health and vitality, renewed vitality, happiness and joy, fertility and prosperity. and peeling away layers. I saw like somebody taking off their jacket or taking off their shirt or something like that, but also I feel like it's more like well, it's also like you're letting your walls come down. Yeah, you're letting each other in. Hmm. When you finally let each other in, it's going to feel like a relief. Yeah, because for him, it might feel like he's reaching a goal because he's been very goal oriented with this. And on the bottom of the deck, we have intense passion. Yeah, there's going to be an intense passion between the two of you. But it was a sincere wish of yours also. So, all right. All right, we're going to close this reading with the Moonology cards. Let's see if anything else wants to come through for us. Can we know about pile three's situation with their future husband, especially as it pertains to their first kiss with their future husband? Expect powerful change. Yeah. So if it feels like you're in a situation that feels very stagnant or you're really worried about it, that's kind of what I was saying. You're super worried about some sort of situation. Yeah, the situation's going to really change a lot. You will be surprised by how much the situation changes. And also, when you kiss your future husband, it's going to create a powerful change in your energy field also, and his. Anything else for pile three? Anything else about pile three's first kiss with their future husband? Take time to breathe out. Adjustments are required. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you're actually very close to this. Pile three. And all of the piles got that. And actually, all of the piles got some very similar or overlapping messages. So there could potentially be benefit in watching the whole reading. If you feel drawn to do so, I would potentially recommend it. Right now, you're in a time of release, confirmation. You need to make some adjustments in your life, and also you will need to be open to making some adjustments. But I think that's going to flow very naturally after you have this kiss. Yeah, because it's gonna have such a profound effect on your energy. And this is not far out. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Um, that means to achieving this whole scenario, which is something that you haven't even really been hoping for because you've basically given up on it and you think it's impossible. But you're also close to achieving your other goals, whatever other goals you've been working on in your life. Things are really coming together for you, pile three. That's what I see. And I'm going to leave your reading there for today. Thank you so much for bringing your energy here and co-creating this reading with me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you in another reading, okay? Bye, guys.